Welcome, Leo, to your reading for the month of September 2024. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus. And I will be looking at your recent past, your present and your near future. This is a general reading and it may not resonate in its entirety with all of you. However, do watch till the end because there may well be messages throughout the reading that do resonate. If anyone is interested in information on a private reading with me, please email me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. I will never reach out to you via email, social media or any other platform unless you've asked me to. So if anyone does and they're claiming to be me, please know that it's not me. So let's see what's been happening, Leo, in your recent past. So it seems to be very work focused, is what I'm getting. First of all, it feels like you've been putting a lot of effort into your career, your work, or you've been working hard at something with the Eight of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles also coming in to show that you've had to squeeze a lot in the recent past. There's been a lot going on, probably with work commitments and home commitments and personal stuff and all sorts. But it may be that it was all quite unpredictable stuff. Stuff was happening ad hoc, if you like. We've got the Three of Pentacles here as well, which does kind of say to me that you could have done with some help, but you weren't getting any. It feels like there were people around you that just weren't mucking in. So let's clarify. It just does feel like you've been spinning plates to a certain degree in your recent past, trying to keep everything going and trying to keep on top of everything. So let's clarify. Oh, do you know what? I have to say this because it's usually an indication of something when you're shuffling in it, you can't shuffle properly. And it's happened with the last deck and this one. And so that usually indicates that you're disconnected in some way. It can indicate disorganisation and that kind of thing. So I don't know if that's going on for some of you, Leo. You're feeling disorganised or a bit chaotic. So let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Clarified by the Page of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the King of Cups. It's like you're inspired here, or you have been inspired here for something to go in a new direction, or for something to change to a certain extent. But it's not happening. It might be that you've had some ideas either regarding your work or something you've been working on, and to you it's a great idea. It could be very successful, but it's landed on deaf ears. Potentially a Cups energy, which is Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Someone that definitely doesn't share the same vision that you do. Now this could be regarding, you know, it could be a personal thing. It could be between you and someone you're in a relationship with. It could be a work situation. I don't know, but someone's not hearing your, you know, they're not feeling it the same way you are. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands. Sorry, Nine of, that's with my glasses on, still can't read it. Nine of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups reversed, and Temperance in reverse. So I can feel you're quite annoyed by this because you're doing way too much. And like I said, you're not getting very much help from the people around you. And it just makes you want to, you know, screw them. Like, why should I carry on breaking my back for them if they're not even going to, they're not going to help, they're not going to listen, they're not going to do anything. And you just think with the Eight of Cups in reverse, you could have let go of this idea, whatever it was, but you think, no, I'm not going to give up on this. And then Temperance in reverse does show that you're, yeah, it's just a case of feeling like you need the fairness, the balance, the equality. It's not fair otherwise. I'm getting more of a vibe from the kind of Justice card really than Temperance, but you know, it's okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're not getting any help or even recognition. But the Ace of Pentacles comes in to bring you a new spark of what's the word? It's a new opportunity that's coming towards you and only you. And it's interesting that we're ending on the Eight of Pentacles, that we started on the Eight of Pentacles. So you're still putting a lot of work into something that you do enjoy. And the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like you're letting go of one thing to pick up another, is kind of the energy I'm getting with this, with the Ace of Cups. It's like, yeah, that's fine. I can replace one thing with something else. So let's see now your present energy. The Knight of Cups reversed, the King of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed. Wow, this has caused some trouble, to be honest. Probably between you and, I don't know, a partner maybe, friend. Yeah. So whatever you've given up on and you're doing something else instead has rocks the boat. I don't know why, but the Knight of Cups Um, the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups it's something that's developed. It started off being quite what's the word? It started off, whatever this was, it started off being quite inconsequential. It wasn't really a big deal, but somehow it's developed into being something more serious. And it's gone from feeling like this is a whole progression of stuff going on here with the Ace of Wands in reverse as well. It's gone from feeling like, to start with, feeling like you know, I don't like the fact that they don't agree with me or they don't see what I'm seeing, to that's then growing into feeling like I don't like that part of their personality, to then thinking I don't think we've got as much in common as I thought we had, to then thinking if it's a romantic relationship, I'm not even attracted to them anymore. It's like how that escalated quickly. So let's see where this is going. So the King of Cups reversed is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Four of Cups reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So you're being very guarded, first of all. It's like there's a stubbornness coming in here, that you will say your piece, mic drop, and then don't want to hear you don't want the response. It's like, I've said my bit, I don't want the response. Don't ruin it with the response. The Four of Cups in reverse is you've decided you can be happier without this person. I'm hoping temporarily, at least, I don't know, but you'd rather walk away from something than face up to it and sort it out. And then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is there's a total resistance to anything changing here. It's just, again, it's a very stubborn energy. You have to have the last word on this. Is what I'm picking up. So the Knight of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, okay. Nine of Cups and the Lovers. Yeah. So you haven't forgotten about the fact that there was no one there helping you. You know, that you might be using that as a weapon against whatever's going on here. Your Nine of Cups, I mean, the Nine of Cups and the Lovers together, to me, says that, you know for a fact that your emotional fulfillment comes from this relationship and you're not getting it from anywhere else. So you're in denial about that at the moment. And the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. The King of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So you're literally cutting off your nose to spite your face at this point, okay? Five of Pentacles, you're feeling left out and lonely. Not that you're ever going to admit that. But you're feeling isolated and lonely. And you really, actually, Leo, you really just need a big old cuddle and a hug and to make everything right again. But you're too stubborn to give in. And yeah, you're telling yourself, I will not be coerced or manipulated by this person. I don't feel like they are, to be honest with you, trying to manipulate you. I think they're probably just standing back and letting you do your thing. But yeah, again, I think something's been blown up out of proportion here. And the Four of Pentacles is you're just desperately trying to maintain control. But it won't be long, I don't think, before you realise that you haven't really got control over much. It's just, like I said, you're putting yourself in the corner, no one else. So let's have a look now. Did we do these? Can't remember what we started with. Right, so let's do your near future. We have the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups in reverse. So, the Magician. So it's kind of like you realise, I think, you know, it's up to you. If you want to change what's going on, it's down to you, because you're the one that created this atmosphere, so you're the one that has to uncreate it. I don't think anyone's going to be coming forward and bowing down and apologising, or you know, any of that, submitting to you, unfortunately. The Ace of Pentacles, so there's an opportunity, you know, there's an opportunity here for you to get over it, really. It's just get over it and move on, because there's nothing else, there's nowhere else to go. It's the only place you can go. And the Four of Cups is making that, in reverse, is making that decision to stop being stubborn and release yourself from the misery that you're causing yourself and be happy again. So let's clarify. The Magician is clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse again, which makes me laugh. The Page of Cups in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this Four of Cups in reverse, you know, there's only one way out of it. Like I said, this is coming up twice. The realisation, if you want to be happy, you have to sort this out yourself. But the Page of Cups in reverse is saying, yes, but, you know, I'm not going to forgive them. It's kind of like there's still something there. You're not at any point going to turn around and say, look, I'm sorry, I did overreact a little bit, but you are still going to come out of it and go, right, I just want you to know that I'm still really upset, but... the Five of Cups reversed is, I mean, this is really about recovering from your moment. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Oh. And the Seven of Wands. So there's not going to be this kind of joyous, like, free energy that you were hoping for once all of this energy is released, because there's still an atmosphere. There is still an atmosphere because you're still not acting like your usual self, you know. It's like, I mean, the three of cups in reverse just feels like you could be having a bit of fun here, but you're not. Yeah. And the sun in reverse is, yeah, it's just that things are still feeling a bit off, but I don't know, Leo. You need to loosen up somehow. Go and have a drink or something. 7 of Wands. You're still very defensive. You've got to let down that guard. You've got to stop fighting everyone. Oh dear. 4 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You're making a lot of hard work for yourself. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh, Leo. Oh, Leo. Yeah, you do. You want to let go of this. You want to be happy. But it's like, I don't know. There's something here where you're still having difficulty. If you can just let go of it and just say, look, let's just forget about it. It got a little bit out of hand. All right, let's just forget it happened. But you can't seem to do that. It's like not that you have to have the last word, but I don't know. You're still, this Queen of Cups energy in reverse is just about you're closing yourself off to people. You're very guarded, and there's just an energy around you. Just don't come near me. You can't do that. You can't go and say, okay, let's just call this quits now because I don't, this is ridiculous. But then carry on behaving like you've sat on a potato. Sorry. 10 of Cups is just, again, that lack of joy, that lack of happiness, that lack of freedom. But this is the last card, and the only way you're going to come out of this energy is by just owning it and saying, look, yes, all right, I did overdo it. I did, maybe I overreacted, without a but at the end. But it's because you did this. Just get over it, honestly. Okay, so was that the future? That was the future, wasn't it? I hope so. Right, now we're looking at your moon card. Let's see what message the lunar cycle wants to give you. Here we go. It says balance, spirituality and practicality. And that's around the full moon in Pisces, which obviously isn't now because we're about to go into the full moon in Virgo. But what you want to do is have a look, Google the full moon in Pisces and look up the behavioural, how that affects people behaviourally. And see how it ties in with how you're feeling at the moment. Pisces being a very emotional sign as well, which kind of makes sense because you're do you know what? It's interesting because I was thinking you're behaving a little bit like a Piscean, which is, yeah, as I was doing that reading. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Enjoy the journey.